Good morning.
Good morning,
Good
ma'am.
morning, ma'am.
Good
Good
morning,
morning,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Good morning. Good. So, what we have done in the last lab session?
Practical 4.
RSA algorithm, ma'am.
Okay, RS algorithm. Fine. So, today we are going to discuss regarding the fifth practical. So, up to now, we will just recall the things, right? And after that, we'll start with the new practical. Okay. So far what we have done, we have seen in theory as well as practical that there are two types of ciphers, or you can say the symmetric key cryptography is divided into two categories. One is substitution cipher, another one was transposition cipher, right? In substitution cipher, we know there are again two categories, monoalphabetic, polyalphabetic. In transposition, there is again two categories. One is keyless and another one is keyed. So in monoalphabetic, in your practical session, we have seen Caesar cipher. From the polyalphabetic, we have seen Playfair cipher. From the transposition cipher, in keyless, we have seen Railfin cipher, right? That means we have covered some of the portions from your theory sessions in our practical sessions. So this was the thing happening in your symmetric key cryptography, right? Where we were having only one key which is used for encryption as well as decryption, right? So what was the problem? What was the issue with the symmetric key cryptography? The key domain was, sorry, domain was smaller, right? And because of smaller key domain, it is easy to perform attacks. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
So what we think, what is the solution for this? What is the solution? You have already learned.
We have to increase the key domain.
How we can increase the key domain?
With the use of asymmetric.
Yes. So in this, what we come up with? So in this method, we come up with two different keys. Right? We come up with the two different keys. Which two keys? One is the public key and another one is the private key. Right? So how we were utilizing this? We were utilizing the, for encryption, we utilize the public key of receiver, right, to encrypt, and for decryption we utilize the private key of receiver, right. With the help of this particular thing we generate the plain text and ciphertext, right? That was the what we have learned in this our practical session, RSA algorithm. So this is how we implemented or increase the size of the key domain, right? So this was the thing which is related with whatever you have learned in your theory sessions and that you have tried to implement in your practical sessions, and you have checked what is happening actually, how we can perform the attacks and which type of attacks are possible on such kind of algorithms. So from now onwards, whatever the practicals we are going to learn, practical number from 5 to 10, right? The 6 practicals we are going to learn, that is completely based on different tools. That means now those tools will relate your theory sessions, but not the algorithms. Instead of the algorithms, we are going to learn the theory concepts. That is the main security goals which are provided by the security, that is, which are the main 3 security goals?
Confidentiality, availability, integrity.
And integrity, right? So how we can provide these goals, that we will learn with the help of the different tools available. So in your 5th practical, the tool which we are going to learn is OpenPuff. Okay, so as you guys are aware that in security there are 2 different techniques which are used to hide the data, right? Which are those 2 techniques? How we can hide the data?
Cryptography and steganography.
Yes, very good. Cryptography and steganography, right? So far in earlier 4 practical, we have learned about the cryptography, that how we can convert the or how we can hide the data. So by encryption, we can hide the data, right? In steganography, what happens? So basically in steganography, we use some of the covers. That means cover નો મતલબ શું થાય? તમે જ્યારે બી કોઈ પણ બર્થડે પાર્ટીમાં જાઓ છો કે કોઈ મેરેજ ફંક્શનમાં જાઓ છો, what you do? તમે પેલો ચાંદલો લખાવતા હો છો, રાઈટ? તમે નહીં, તમારા મમ્મી પપ્પા લખાવતા હશે ચાંદલો. એ ચાંદલો શેમાં લખાવે છે? એક કોઈ ફોલ્ડરની અંદર મૂકીને લખાવે છે. શેના માટે હોય છે? For confidentiality. Why there is confidentiality is required? કે મારા અને સામેવાળા વ્યક્તિ વચ્ચે શું રિલેશન છે, શું વ્યવહાર કર્યો છે, that must be known to these 2 persons only. That is why they used folder to hide the cache. Similarly, in steganography, we use different covers to hide our original data. So that cover can be your image file, audio file, video file, right? This can be any type of file, GIF. Okay, so whenever any attacker will look into that particular file, it will show the image. ઉપરનો જે લિફાફો હતો, હવે જ્યારે આપણે આપીશું તો લોકોને શું દેખાશે? ખાલી કવર દેખાશે, right? So whenever anyone will look into this particular file, they will be able to see only the cover, which is the outer portion, right? But the only person who has the authority to open that particular cover will be able to see the original data which is hidden behind this particular cover. I hope you are understanding what is steganography.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. So with the help of this particular tool, OpenPuff tool, we are going to hide our data behind the image cover. Okay, and then we will see how it will look. Whatever the theory concept we have learned about the steganography, does this particular tool provides the same scenario or not? Okay. So first of all, before learning about this particular tool, let me just give you some of the information regarding this particular tool, right? So basically, OpenPuff tool is made up for the Windows operating system because it is made up by the Microsoft, right? So you can utilize on a Windows system only. Basically, this tool contains the deniable steganography, carrier chains, and unique layers of security. Now, whenever we are saying the unique layers of security, that means how it provides the security. So basically, for providing the security, for hiding the data, it utilizes 4 different techniques. First is encryption. That means whatever the data we are going to have, on that it is going to provide the encryption operation. So for encryption operation, it will ask user to add some password. So with the help of this password, it will encrypt the data. After encryption, it will scramble the data. Now, what do you mean by scrambling? What is scrambling?
Shuffle.
Rearrange.
Yes, shuffle you can say, then mix up you can say, rearrange you can say. Very good. Right? So that means after encryption, what happens? We have already seen in symmetric key cryptography that whenever we are just encrypting any data, it provides or it follows some of the patterns, and because of that those patterns we can perform the pattern attack easily, right? So to avoid such kind of attacks, it utilizes this scrambling technique so that it can convert that particular data as random as possible. After doing that thing, it will add the whitening. So what is the whitening process? So basically whitening means it will add up the noise. Because we know that in symmetric key cryptography, we have 2 different types of attack: traffic analysis, right? So for that, to avoid such kind of attacks, it add up some of the noise content. And the other reason to add up the noise content is to make your image look like as before. Because in image, what happens whenever we are taking image as an input, right? Because we want to we want to hide the data behind the cover, right? So what user will be able to see? This image only, right? So how the computer will understand the image કે મારે આ જ represent કરવાનું છે? So it will understand the pixel values of this image. આ image ને એ નાના small parts માં divide કરી દે છે. These are known as the pixels. And in these pixels, there are some numbers will be written. And based on that numbers, the computer will show you that this is a particular picture. That means whenever we are opening some pictures, right, આપણને આવું દેખાય છે, right? But computer ને આવું ના દેખાય. Computer ને શું દેખાતું હશે? અહીંયા નાના pixels અને એ pixels માં અમુક values. And based on those values, it is showing us this particular visualization. I hope you are understanding. ML machine learning માં આવ્યું હશે, I guess. AI machine learning ની અંદર. જ્યારે તમે image ઉપર work કરતા હશો તો. Right? Are you understanding?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Right? So whenever we are converting these things, whenever we are adding up the data, right? Because data ne apne aa image ni behind hide karwanu છે. That means we are going to combine these 2 things, right? So જ્યારે add કરીશું, that means there will be some changes in this pixel values. A pixel value change થાય, that means આપણી જે image no look and feel છે, that is also going to be changed. So we need to convert it into the original one. So how we can convert it? So whatever the numbers we are getting, in that we can add some of the noise values so that it will represent the image same as the earlier one, which we have given as an input. Okay, and lastly we will encode it. This encoding is for the same, that is input and output should remain same. બંને વસ્તુને એન્કોડ કરવાનું, બાઇન્ડ કરવાનું, કમ્બાઇન કરવાનું. Okay, so these four techniques are used by this OpenPuff tool to provide the steganography. So now let's see how this particular tool works. So basically you just need to download the OpenPuff tool, any zip file ase. Okay, see this zip file will be there, right? તમારે ખાલી OpenPuff download લખશો એટલે first site આવી જશે. first site ની અંદર તમારે આ download કરવાની થશે zip file. You need to just unzip, બરાબર? After unzipping you just need to open the folders, and from folders you just need to open this application. Whenever you will open this application, the GUI will pop up. Okay, so this is the GUI of OpenPuff tool. Okay, so in this it will provide so many different things, but we are going to only hide and unhide the data. Other things you can do by your own. Okay, so first of all we'll see the hiding of the data. So in hiding of the data, as the first step it provides is the encryption. So in this you can see it will ask you for one particular password which we want to give. In this it provides us to add other two passwords as well, so that we can have a very strong password and we can easily scramble the things, right? If you want to give it, you can give it. If you don't want to give it, you just need to uncheck this particular boxes. Right now we will just use one particular password to encrypt the data, right? So in this it is written that minimum 8 characters you need to write and maximum is 32. So we'll go for the 10 characters. Okay, so let me just add the password. I have entered the password. So over here you can see that as I have entered the 10 characters of the password, so it becomes the green lines. Whenever the box represents the green, that means whatever the data you have entered is sufficient enough. Okay, so right now whatever the password I have entered, that is enough one, stronger one, right? So that is why it is green color. Now in the second step it asks you to upload the data which you want to hide. So you just need to browse the file. Just a second. Before starting with that, let me just show you this folder. In this folder we are going to put our encrypted data or decrypted data, right? So now in browse desktop, hello doc. Okay, and I'm just opening it. Okay, so over here it will show you the size of that particular file, that is 11 point something bytes. Okay, that is also reflected over here. That means this is the carrier which we want to this is the data which we want to carry. So now in the third section we need to add the carrier. Carrier means the cover behind which we want to hide the data, because that image will work as a carrier to have that particular data. So your carrier size must be larger than your whatever the data size. Then and only then that particular image can be able to hide this data. So let's add one particular file. So let's assume I am just choosing this demo.png. Okay, and I'm opening it. So whenever you are opening it, it will show you the bytes, that is 8 bytes. So you can see over here, this 8 bytes is represented of this particular carrier, and this is of your data. So as I have already added my carrier, my cover, but still you can see this line doesn't get green. That means whatever the carrier we have chosen, that is not sufficient to hide our data. So what we need to do, we just need to remove this carrier and we need to use one larger file. So I'll just clear this, and now let's just add any other file, this tt file. In this I am having my timetable only. Okay, this is the file timetable. Okay, that I have uploaded. So you can see it is of 23 bytes. So 23 bytes are greater than 11 bytes. So this line becomes green. That means now your carrier is stronger enough, sufficient even enough to hide the data which you have chosen. And after that, the fourth step, that is the encoding. That means now we are going to encode the data, right? So how we want to encode it? So in image we want to encode, so it will provide that how much percentage you want to bind, right? So I'm just choosing the medium one and will hide the data. So it will ask where you want to save it. So in result folder I want to save it. So it will take little time to hide the data, and after hiding it will show you the report.
मैम ये हाइड करने के लिए कितना टाइम लेता है, वो डिपेंड करता है कि हम क्या चूज करते हैं.
Yes, that depends on the size. Okay, so you can see over here this process is completed and this is the report that we have chosen this particular things to hide the data. Okay, so in result you can see the file is there. If you will open this file, it will look same as whatever I have given as an input. So if any attacker will steal this particular message, then also he will be not be able to identify that what is the message, because it will look the same, right? So now what we need to do is at the receiver side we want to decrypt it, right? So for decryption we will click on the unhide. In unhide, as for the encryption we have given one password, so same password you need to give over here. Okay, so that I have mentioned. After that it will ask you to upload the file, that the encrypted file. So that encrypted file is within my result folder, this one. Open. Okay, it opens, and which bit selection option we have chosen earlier for encoding, because whatever we have chosen for the encoding, for decoding we need to choose the same, right? So this is the option which we have chosen, and we'll just unhide. So it will ask you, so in result I want to store, so I have selected that particular folder. So now you can see it has unhide the data, and it has said that the hidden file was hello.doc, and this was the size. And over here you can see that is CRC. Now what do you mean by this? What do you understand by this?
Hidden message?
No. What is CRC?
Encryption technique, cyclic redundancy check.
Yes, exactly. That means it provides the check whether whatever the receiver has received, that is same or not. Okay? એટલે તમારે ઇન્ટિગ્રિટી બી ફાઇન્ડ આઉટ કરવી પડે ને, કે કોઈ બીજાએ ચેન્જ કરીને તો નથી આપી દીધું ને. ઓકે,
કર્યું હોય તો શું લખાય અહીંયા?
અહીંયા CRC નો કોડ ચેન્જ થઈ જાય. એટલે અહીંયા આગળ તમને
રિપોર્ટમાં આવ્યો હશે જ્યારે એન્ક્રિપ્શન કર્યું હશે ત્યારે.
હા. જ્યારે તમે મેલ મોકલો ત્યાં એન્ક્રિપ્શન કરે ત્યારે એની અંદર CRC થઈ જાય. तो रिसीवर ने खबर पड़े ना कि दिस एंड दिस बोथ आर द सेम वन, right? So this was the same file we have received. Clear? Is there any doubt in this tool? So this was your practical. I guess in your practical file there is also mentioned that we are going to use some DOS command, right? So for DOS command, you just need to open your CMD command prompt, right? In that you need to write the command. The first command is that if you want to hide any message, a particular message within the image, then you can simply use echo, then whatever the message you want to give, that is, let's say hello message I want to give, and on which file you want to hide, so that file you need to mention. Let's say demo.png. Okay, enter. So whenever we will open it, we will not be able to understand. Let's just open it with added with notepad. So whenever you will open it with added with notepad, at the end of the file you will be able to see the encrypted message hello. Okay, so this is how we can encrypt the data. Is there any doubt in this particular command? Yes or no? Okay, so this is the first command. So if you want to write any message directly, so you can write it over here. And if you want to encrypt any text file, txt file, then there is one another command. So in that command you just need to copy, so combine things, both the things. Now now the first parameter which you need to pass is the path of your message. So let's assume that in D drive, in demo folder, I just want to create, okay, I will use this text file demo, okay, and this is the image behind which I am going to hide this particular file. So for that we need to just write over here the whole path. In D drive demo folder ma demo.txt file. Okay, then what we want to combine, in which we want to add, so from D drive in demo folder the demo1.jpg file. Okay, where we want to, after combining this, where we want to copy the data, so that we want to copy in a new file. So over here you need to locate, give the path for the destination. So in D drive in demo folder I want the demo2.jpg file. So we'll enter. કેમ D drive માં તો છે? કેમ આવું કે कहीं क्यों बोलो? હું પાથ ખોટો લખું છું કે શું? Okay, you can see over here this image is created. So this image you cannot open because it is the encrypted one, so your the photos application is not going to support this file. But if you want to see the content, you can just simply add it with the notepad and you can see over here the particular message. So the message you can see in the beginning of the file or at the ending of the file. Okay, so this is how you can encrypt the data or encrypt the data within a particular image using the DOS commands. Is there any doubt?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Okay. So this is your practical number 5. This you need to perform. Okay. So just open in your system, just have this particular thing. I'm just providing you this file, zip file. Okay, and then you can just install or unzip it and just try the things by your own.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
મેમ આ ઓપન પફ મેકમાં ચાલી શકે?
ના, નહીં ચાલે.
તો બીજો કોઈ અલ્ટરનેટિવ કે કોઈ?
ના, એનો તો કોઈ ઓલ્ટરનેટિવ છે જ નહીં. તમે ખાલી એક કામ કરજો, DOS ના કમાન્ડ પરફોર્મ કરજો અને પેલા માટે વિન્ડોઝ માટે તમે કોઈની જોડેથી એ લઈ લેજો.
ઓકે ઓકે.
Okay, so I have shared the zip file. You can unzip it and you can perform the things. Have you guys performed it?
Ma'am,
Yes.
Yes.
ma'am, when I'm trying to hide data, it is showing me that could not could not create target, ऐसा कुछ आ रहा है.
आपने सेकेंड नंबर पे कुछ डाला है? सेकेंड नंबर पे जो फाइल डाली है वो थर्ड नंबर पे जो डाला है वो ग्रीन हो गया है?
Yes, ma'am. Everything is green only. Key and both.
आपने बिट सिलेक्शन चूज किया है? 4th नंबर पे.
Yes.
ओके, तो एरर क्या बोला आपने?
Could not create target.
ऐसे कैसे?
Ma'am, just a minute. I'll change the location and try once again.
ओके. Total of 6 years. So I have created one assignment for practical number 5. Okay, you just need to upload your file on that particular assignment. Fine. So if anyone has doubt that they let me just take your attendance first.
हेलो मैम,
Yes.
ફાઇલમાં અમે સ્ક્રીનશોટ કયા મૂકીએ પણ?
Screenshot તો first તમારો જે OpenPuff tool નું જે GUI છે, that you need to put. After that, whenever you are clicking on hide, whatever એ વાળો જે આવે છે, that you need to put. Then after providing all the data, that means password and the data, then cover file and whatever the beat selection. Okay, after filling up all the details, you just need to take another snapshot. And after that, whenever it showing you that a particular message that this particular report is generated, so that report generated message no snapshot, and then then you need to put the input file and બાજુની અંદર output file, બંને સેમ દેખાય છે એવું એક બતાવવાનું. and after that for decryption, ડિક્રિપ્શન ઉપર ક્લિક કરીએ ત્યારે જેટલું બી ફિલઅપ કરો છો એ ફિલઅપ થઈ ગયા પછીનો ફોટો, રિપોર્ટ જનરેટ થાય એ ફોટો, અને એના પછી જે ઇનપુટ ફાઇલ હતી ડોક ફાઇલ એ અને આઉટપુટમાં સેમ ફાઇલ મળી એવો સાઇડ બાય સાઇડ એક ફોટો. ઓકે.
Okay.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
And in theory, we have read the info about OpenPuff tool, right?
OpenPuff, yes. OpenPuff as well as steganography.
Okay.
And ma'am, તમે જે કમાન્ડ લખાવે એના બી મૂકવાના છે સ્ક્રીન?
Yes, 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 that also.
Okay.
હેલો મેમ, કોપી વાળો તમે કયો કમાન્ડ લખ્યો તો એ જરા બતાવી દેજો.
Oh, yes. So for copy, the command was, you need to write copy, then combine over here the path of the message plus over here the path of your image file, then over here that will be one space, and then you need to write the path of destination image and with image name, right? So for example, the path of the image is in D drive in demo folder demo.txt file plus in D drive in demo folder demo1.jpg file. Over here there is a space and then D in demo folder demo2.jpg file. Fine.
ડેમો 2 એ encrypted છે આવશે એ આપણે નામ આપવાનું એક્સ્ટ્રા.
હા, એ આપણે જે નામ આપવું હોય આપવાનું. યસ. Okay, fine. I have marked your presence. Okay. So if you don't have any doubt, then you can leave this meeting.
Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome.
Audio offline.
Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome.